Hi BookTube, my name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I am coming to you with a quick video. It's another TBR video, so yesterday on Friday you guys will have seen my February TBR. This is in conjunction with that because in February, Storm Reads is hosting a retro romance readathon, which just makes my heart all kinds of happy because, as you guys know, I am a huge category romance fan and they have been publishing books forever. So I had to join in on this readathon. So essentially these are going to be like in conjunction to the books I already talked about. So I am very excited. I picked 6 books here that I am hoping to get to in the month of February. I have some first in series and then a couple of other old fun ones that I had that just look like they would be really interesting. So let me go through and show you guys the books that I plan on reading for the Retro Romance Readathon. So the rules, for lack of a better term, are romance novels published like the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. She's like early 2000s, yes. But really, you want stuff that's older. That's kind of the whole point. These really retro books. And I am super excited. So most of these, I believe, are from the 80s. There's a couple that are older than, or there's at least one that's older than that. I know for sure. I think it's actually the oldest book I have in my collection. So it's going to be read very gingerly when I do read it. So the first book I want to share with you guys is The Key by Rebecca Flanders. This is the first book in the Harlequin Intrigue line. They're now up to over 2,000 books. So I'm very excited. This one looks really, really good. Introductory price of only $1.75. So this was originally published in August of 1984. So it was a while ago. It was a while ago, you guys. So yeah, so this one looks really, really good. I am very much looking forward to it. The next one, another first in series. I'm super happy that I actually have this one. I'm almost certain that this one has been republished, perhaps under a different title, but this author is very, very, very well known. And that book is Tomorrow's Promise by Sandra Brown. Yes, the Sandra Brown. This is the first book in the Harlequin American romance line that was put out. So yeah, I am very, very much looking forward to this one. I believe this was also 84, if I'm correct. Bear with me just a second here. February of 83, excuse me. February of 1983 is when this one came out. So yeah, I'm very captivated by this one. Like, clearly there's this couple. And then I love these old covers with like all these like little scenes within the scene. Like, you know, that looks like a Capitol building and like some church maybe, and then something's on fire, you know, like I'm very intrigued about what's happening here. And this one as well, like, you know, I didn't show you this one close enough, but, you know, you got this guy. Clearly he looks military, right? And then down here in the corner, you've got them, like, on a computer. Like, let's talk about an old computer, you guys. Like, Commodore 64, maybe? I don't know. I am intrigued. The next one, a very well-known author. This is the first book in the Temptation line. Oh, I'm so excited. So we have Spring Fancy by the great Laverle Spencer. Come on. Like, who's this guy? You know? They're clearly at some beautiful plantation house, it looks like, you know, in some sort of embrace. Sometimes destiny follows no rules, it says on the back. So this one was published originally in March of 84. So we've got a lot representing the early 80s right now, you guys. But yeah, this one's pretty damaged, but that's okay. I'm so happy I have it in my collection. And the next one, another author that people are going to very much know. I didn't realize until I found this book at a thrift store. I knew she had written category, but I did not realize that she wrote for the Harlequin historical line. The great Nora Roberts. This is Rebellion by Nora Roberts. This is the 4th book in the Harlequin historical line. The heart speaks louder than the heart speaks louder than the head. Is that a double entendre of some kind that I should be aware of? Highland Beauty, McGregor Pride. I think this is part of her McGregor series. So yeah, so we've got this like very 1980s front cover. And then on the back, it's like obviously some sort of a battle. Like, I love when they did this. They had this kind of a wraparound cover, if you will. Like, look at the spine. Like, isn't that awesome? So this was published. This one's really damaged as well. Like, there's water damage to this one, but I'm actually going to see if, because this has been republished, I'm sure it's been republished. All of her stuff has. I might try and see if I can get it digitally. it might be under another title, but I'm going to look to see if I can find it and perhaps read that one and then keep this one kind of just on my shelf. You know what I mean? But this was originally published in August of 88. August of 88. So there's that one. And then I couldn't do one of these lists without my favorite, Heather Graham. We have King of the Castle. This one I know has been republished as part of the best-selling author collection. I think it's under the title now, Sinister Intentions. That was my phone going off, but I am not at work today. I have a day off. I just forgot to shut off the phone. Real life, people, real life. So yeah, King of the Castle, like I said, I think it's been republished under the title Sinister Intentions, but I will let you guys know. So this is part of the Silhouette Intimate Moments line, which is now the Harlequin Romantic Suspense line. And this is number 220, and this was originally published in 87, December of 87. So this one obviously takes place in Ireland. Yeah, she's back in Ireland again, back in the tiny village. And before long, back in Justin's arms. But the past still haunted her, and there were questions to answers before she could let herself think about love. Lives had been lost all those years ago, and the present seemed no less dangerous. So yeah, again, I'm pretty sure it's been republished under the title Sinister Intentions. If I am incorrect, I will put the correct title here. So if you guys are interested in picking this one up, you can probably pick up a digital copy in a newer edition. And the oldest book that I have on my category shelves. Now, I do have a book that was published prior to this. However, it's a republished book. This is the original publication. So this one is going to be with kit gloves that I'm going to be reading it. I bought this off a seller on Etsy. I paid some money for it. Mainly because I loved the cover. So let me just see here. I don't want to wreck the book. Let me see here. So this is first published in 1962. 1962. My mother was only 10 when this book came out. Yeah, that's what, 60 years ago? Yeah, I think so, right? The House on Flamingo K, and this is by Anne Wheely. But can we talk about that cover? Like, look at it, you guys. Like, we've clearly got, like, there's scuba diving happening here. There's some sort of a dance. They're white. I mean, this, okay, we take this part off of it. These drawings remind me of the old Archie comics. Do they not? Sort of like, I can't wait to read this, you guys. I really cannot wait to read this. It's going to be so good. I just think it's going to be so charming. Is it going to hold up to the standards that we're used to now with romance? Probably not. But I am so excited. So on the back, in case you guys are curious, Angela Gordon was glamorous and ambitious. She persuaded her sister Sarah to spend their great aunt's legacy on a luxury holiday in the Bahamas, where she felt sure she would find herself a rich husband, as one does. That's what you do. But Stephen Rand, the wealthy owner of Flamingo K, seemed more attracted by Sarah's quieter charms. So it's about two sisters. Oh. I almost want to read this one first. But yeah, this has the old, like the sprayed, like it is just this. Yeah, this one I'm going to be very, very careful with it. Very careful with it. So I am very excited. It's got that old book smell too, you guys. It's just kind of charming. So yeah, so that is my retro romance readathon, TBR. I am very, very excited about all of these books. Let me know in the description box below. Are you guys going to be participating? Of course, I think I already mentioned I will leave link to Storm's video, her announcement video in the description box below. So please do go and check it out. Let me know, are you participating? What are you going to be reading? And yeah, until my next video, everybody, take care and happy reading. Bye, everybody.